Welcome to the Daily Current Affairs Quiz by CivicCentre IAS. Without any further delay, let's move into today's discussion. So the first question here is a four-statement question and is in the context of the World Sparrow Day, which is observed on March 20th. See, the World Sparrow Day observed on March 20th focuses on raising awareness about the decline in the sparrow population and its ecological and cultural significance. So the sparrows play a very key role in maintaining the ecological balance by controlling pests, pollination and seed dispersal and dispersing the seeds. So here the first statement is correct. Then the their decline is caused by various factors such as environmental pollution, use of pesticides, urbanization, predation and lack of green spaces. So it is not solely due to the urbanization, hence the second statement becomes wrong. Furthermore, sparrows also hold a cultural value in India where their disappearance symbolizes a loss of natural heritage. So even the fourth statement is correct, and also the third statement is also correct. Hence the correct answer is option C, which is 1, 3 and 4 only. Now moving on to the second question, which is a direct question talking about MSP and procurement. You have to identify the incorrect statement. See, the minimum support price system plays a critical role in providing price stability to the farmers. So the government fixes MSPs for 22 essential crops based on the recommendation of the Commission for Agriculture Costs and Prices and incorporates feedback from state governments. So this statement is correct, and even this statement is correct. So these prices guarantee a minimum income for farmers, safeguarding them from market fluctuations. So the procurement process is managed by multiple agencies and not a single agency. But here in the third statement, it says only FCI is procuring it. Hence the third statement is the incorrect one, and the correct answer is option C. Okay. Now moving on to the third question, which talks about the Varuna exercise 2025 between India and France. See, Varuna 2025 will enhance India-France naval cooperation with a focus on improving interoperability through the joint exercises involving aircraft carriers, destroyers, frigates and submarines. Hence, the first statement is correct. So the exercise will emphasize on anti-submarine and surface warfare to refine combat readiness and domain awareness. Even the second statement is correct. Additionally, air defense capabilities will be enhanced through air-to-air combat drills. So these efforts aim to address or strengthen tactical coordination and operational synergy between both navies across different maritime domains. Here the correct answer is option C, which is both 1 and 2. Now moving on to the fourth question, which talks about the Lokpal. It is a three-statement question. See, the Lokpal and the Lokayukta Act of 2013 aimed at addressing corruption in India and establishes a statutory anti-corruption body at the union level with a similar body Lokayukta at the state level. Hence the first statement is correct, right? Then Lokpal is empowered to see investigations including those by CBI and can recommend actions such as property confiscation of those involved in corruption. It also has jurisdiction over Prime Minister and public servants and public entities involved in receiving significant foreign donations. So even the second statement is correct. Furthermore, the Lokpal has supervisory powers over the CBI, including the ability to recommend appointments such as the Directorate of Prosecution based on recommendations of the Central Vigilance Commission. Hence the third statement is also correct, and the correct answer is option D, which is 1, 2 and 3. Now moving on to the fifth question, which talks about India's rank in the global survey on the free speech conducted by the Future of the Free Speech among 33 nations. And here India's position was 24 out of the 33 countries, and with a score of 62.2. Hence the correct answer is option B. So this placed India between the South Africa and Lebanon, which has the scores of 66.9 and 61.8 respectively in terms of support for free speech. So despite strong support for abstract free speech, the survey highlighted concerns over the protection of controversial speech, with India showing a notable disconnect between the support and practical protection of free speech. So the sixth question here is a four-statement question which talks about Chandrayaan 3's Vikram lander data. See, The study conducted by PRL Ahmedabad using the data from Chandrayaan-3 Vikram lander provides valuable insights into the thermal environment and water ice distribution on the moon. So the research reveals extreme temperature differences. So the research reveals extreme temperature differences at the Shiv Shakti point with the significant day and night temperature shifts. So this statement 1 is correct. So statement 2 is also correct. These temperature differences between sun facing and shaded slopes create conditions that are ideal for ice to accumulate, not just in the polar regions, but also at the higher altitudes. Hence, the third statement is wrong because the findings indicate that even the higher latitude areas could have significant water ice accumulation. Hence, the correct answer is option A, which is 1, 2 and 4 only. Now, moving on to the 7th question, which talks about audio enclaves. See, audio enclaves refer to the localized areas where the sound is isolated and directed in such a way that it can only be heard by a specific individual even in crowded environment. Hence the option A is the correct option. So this is achieved using advanced technologies such as parametric array loudspeakers or modulated high frequency sound waves to create focused beams of sound that are only audible to those within the beam's direct path. Now moving on to the last question of the day, which is a 2-statement question regarding the NBFCs. See, non-banking financial companies are institutions engaged in various financial activities such as loan, advances and leasing, but they do not have banking license. So they cannot accept demand deposits, issue checks or defer or offer deposit insurance like banks. Hence the first statement is wrong. Furthermore, their operations are regulated by both Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Ministry of Finance. So NBFCs can accept time deposits but cannot offer demand deposit facilities for periods shorter than 12 months or longer than 60 months. They play a crucial role in providing financial services but are not subject to same stringent regulations as banks. Hence the correct answer is option 2, which is statement 2 only, option B. So here, we have talked about 8 questions in total. We'll be back again with another video tomorrow. Thank you.